What's going on, people? What's happening? So wait, my question is, so we're just going to be suing anybody for everything, right?
And you ain't black.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We are back. We are back in full effect. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you all, wherever you are calling from. Well, let's just say my Monday certainly felt like a Monday. You know, when you just have these a really nice weekend, you get out and do something with your spouse and you just kind of carefree. And the next thing you know, you wake up first thing in the morning, just bow, everything hits you like, oh gosh, I got to do this. It's the first of the month. Things got to get paid and blah, 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 blah. Hey, Andrea, come on in, everyone. Let's, uh, let's all be the first to join the chat and I will give you a shout out. Thanks for joining, Miss Andrea. I'm glad you're here. But oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. So I was just doing my thing today, and I was perusing through social media. Hey, Carol, how you doing? So yeah, I was just perusing on social media and I ran across this video. I just had to bring it to you all's attention. Yes, I understand we're in America, in a very litigious society where, you can pretty much get sued for anything. Hey, Kazi, how are you? Hey, Tina, what's going on, you all? Appreciate you guys. Come on, Joanne. How you guys? Come on in. But yeah, I was just telling everyone that so I ran across this video and it oh my gosh, it is the height of absurdity. It is insane. It will completely it will completely leave you appalled. All right. Now, I'm sure you guys saw the thumbnail, right? This woman, there's a whole backstory to it. I'll make sure I provide you guys with all the information. Make sure I got my notes here. But there's a backstory to it. But I still think, regardless, I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm going to get into it. I am the reaction king over here. So I'm going to do it. But nonetheless, hey, Patrice, what's happening? Geraldine, what's happening? Yeah. So just to give you kind of like a brief synopsis. So this woman goes out on a date with a dude. The guy doesn't show up. She gets mad. She sues him. Okay. And she not only sues him, but she sues this man for an outrageous amount, $10,000. $10,000. That is insane. I mean, okay. I want to get into it. But hey, Angela, come on in, guys. Come on in. Hey, Debbie. Hey, everybody. Appreciate it. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna react to it. We're gonna kind of, you guys know how I do right now. I mean, come on, you guys should be pretty familiar with my format here. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm gonna let the video pretty much, do all the explaining, and then I'm just gonna add some commentary along the way. But let me actually, you know what? I guess it makes more sense to kind of give you guys the backstory. All right. So she filed a complaint alleging that Richard, this is a gentleman that she's suing. Hey, Miss Lori, welcome. So she's filed a complaint alleging that Richard did not show up to the date and left her on her mother's birthday. Now, the significance about that is that her mother passed away back in 2020, okay? But her mom's birthday was on August 1st, and that was the scheduled date, okay? But the guy didn't show up. So so consequently, she filed a complaint with the district court, and that's a difference. You guys are gonna understand. It's gonna be there's a difference between how you with court proceedings and how you file your paperwork. But nonetheless, the complaint was alleged he intentionally and emotionally hurt her by not showing up, therefore inflicting emotional distress. Okay. Now, This woman, she's no stranger to the whole court bonanza. Okay, she okay. So she's from Flint, Michigan. All right. Now we know. I understand there's some craziness going on in Flint. I know. Not everybody who lives in Flint is this crazy. I'm sure. However, there are some crazies, and this woman happens to be one. So she she's involved in 91 court cases. So she's no stranger to, you know, doing this. Doing this, stranger to the court, the legal system. Um, she sued rental car companies like Enterprise, Avis, General Motors, AT&T, U.S. Postal Service. How? Why are you Why are you suing the U.S. Postal Service? Hold up, I'm just gonna touch the smack button for that. But yeah, I don't know what would you sue the postal service for, but she sued Comcast, FedEx, Chase Bank, a modeling agency, a rehab, a rehab center, and much more. I mean, these are just, to say a few, to list a few. So this woman is no stranger. This is not her first rodeo, okay? So she knows how to, leverage the law to I will stipulate that majority of these, well, I think all of them, a lot of these cases were thrown out because no credence or anything behind it. She was involved in a case where she was a defendant for money that she owed to landlords on properties she rented out, and this fool, after being sued by the landlord, she then filed a countersuit. Okay, I didn't get the information as to what her complaint was against the landlords, but come on, I mean, you owe rent. Pay your rent first before you go sue someone. Sheesh. She was allegedly prosecuted for writing over 1,000 bad checks. I mean, this is getting bad, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting bad. One of her complaints was filed with the Flint Police Department for stalking, and presumably because she was involved, she had a lot of traffic violations for no proof of insurance, expired tags, driving on suspended license. So, ladies and gentlemen, it sounds to me this lady was a mess. I mean, that's what it sounds to me. Okay, that's how it sounds. All right. So all of these interactions with the police department, with the Flint PD, culminated in a $300 million lawsuit. Did you hear me? Hold up. I don't think you guys heard me. She tried to sue Flint Police Department, Flint, for $300 million for allegedly for them stalking her, and all they were doing is, I would assume they were pulling her over because she was driving on suspended license. Good grief. What's going on in the world today? Now this guy that she's suing, Richard, okay? So Richard, this guy's a law-abiding citizen, okay? Never had any trouble with the law. All right. Uh-oh. Let's make sure, I don't say the wrong thing about this gentleman. Yeah, so he's never been in trouble with the law. He's paid all his tickets. He's law-abiding citizen, basically, And so this guy, I mean, you'll see the video. I mean, he's just kind of looking a little bewildered as to why he's even there. I mean, how did we get to the point where you could just leverage the court to get people to comply with, because somebody didn't want to go to a date? Help me understand that, people. Please help me understand it. All right. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where our society is headed if this is what we're doing. All right, let's get into the video before I start having an aneurysm here. All right, let's get to it, guys. All right, it's gonna be a little cringeworthy, but you guys can handle it. All right, we're all adults.
Short versus Richard Jordan, case number 20 G4040GC. the default definition on this?
Not to my knowledge, Carol. Not to my knowledge. I'm not sure if he was wealthy, but I mean, look at the guy. I mean, he looks like pretty much like the average Joe. Hey, Cassie, welcome. Hey, Roxanne, didn't give you a shout out. All right, anybody I miss here? I don't think so. What's up, Chad? What's up? We got Kristen in the house. All right, guys. I'm gonna proceed.
I'm gonna call this lady about breaking news here.
Default was set aside. I got it.
Okay, I'm on
Amend the complaint. All right, enter your appearances, please. Who's here?
Quashante Short, QASHONTAE
She looks like trouble.
SHORT.
Richard Jordan.
Okay.
Maybe so.
So, Mr. Jordan, did you send in your pretrial questionnaire yet?
No, sir,
Jeez.
I did not. I was in the process of moving and got it late in the mail.
And what?
I was moved from North Carolina to South Carolina, and I just got it from being forwarded from my old address.
Well, forgive me, Angela. How are you? As a matter of fact, let's put you on the screen there. Hello there. Hello there. Welcome aboard. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and Ms. Short.
Watch how the judge the best part of this video, you guys got to watch how the judge reacts, okay? Just pay close attention. It's a little drawn out in the beginning, but wait until the judge is trying to basically she tries to explain the law to the judge. And you know that never goes well. Grandstanding.
I don't. Okay, well, the Twitter version. I don't even understand what this is about.
I'm sorry, I had to.
In the background.
I'm actually at the airport, so I had to go outside. It looks like.
Okay, pause. I got to speak on that. Okay, why the hell are you at the airport? Okay, I want you guys to hear the reason why she's at the airport.
They just departed the flight. I mean, they just arrived the flight. So I'm outside. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people around. So I'm trying to go where there's no traffic. But
yeah. So later on in the video, she'll state why she's actually at the airport. But seriously, if you know you have a court hearing, why would you be at an airport? Okay. Why would you be at an airport out of all places?
Thank you. That's okay. That's okay.
Get the hammer on the nose, Angela.
No, I'm trying to finish this before I get finished.
Judge, I think someone else has been talking to him.
Come on, get on with it. Sheesh. I hated going to court. No, for traffic tickets, guys. Okay, I'm not a criminal.
I'm not sure. I read your complaint again.
All right, it gets good here. Pay attention.
You have not. I'm looking here. What is it? Intentional infliction of emotional distress?
Yes.
Is that the claim here?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
That's not something that's really justiciable in district court.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
I said that's not something that's justiciable in district court. That has to be brought in circuit court.
So yeah, this particular case cannot. He's saying that the case can be. It's not justiciable. I mean, it cannot be adjudicated in this particular district court. It needs to be, transferred to a circuit court, which I presume it's a civil matter, right?
So you said it's not permissible in district court. It has to be.
No, he said justiciable. Come on, lady. Sheesh. Don't let English kick your buttushy.
Taken to circuit court.
That's an equitable action, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, was that not? I thought only criminal offenses. Oh, well, I guess it would be considered. I don't know if it's criminal or
She doesn't
however
even.
you want to.
For someone who has had 91 legal cases, for someone who has been in the courtroom 91 plus some odd times, she doesn't sound quite knowledgeable, guys. I don't know. It could just be me.
Consider it, but I thought only criminal offenses were brought before the circuit court
or kangaroo court, Susan. Kangaroo courts.
So will I have to? Will I have to?
What's in your head? I cannot get into what's in your head, man.
I'm sorry. I gotta go back in because I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh! Is this the court today? Yeah, look at the guy. He's like,
Mr. Jordan,
he's like baffled.
Are you planning to represent yourself on this?
I to be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out.
Right.
We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000. There was,
right.
I don't see how this is going to go any further. I think it's a waste of your time.
It is a waste of the court's resources, everyone's taxpayer dollars. I mean, come on.
Well, you know, the problem is this.
Hey, Tonya.
You know, if you think it should be dismissed, you know, you need to file the appropriate motion. You need to file a motion to ask for that.
I will do that. I really didn't know what to expect. This is all new to me. I've never been sued before. I've never, gotten in any trouble. This was just, I don't know. But if that's the process I have to take, then that's what I'll do.
There was also
I concur, Michelle. Can you say delusional
on there as well? He stated, I can't remember what he stated right now because I don't have it, the document in front of
the short. Perjury is a criminal charge.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there were two different charges. There was one that was intentional affliction of pain, which was not. I didn't see that as being a criminal offense, but perjury.
Poor baby.
I guess that could be considered a criminal offense.
Man,
yeah, I agree.
I'm not going to sit here and argue about the legal definition of what's a crime and what isn't. If somebody gets charged with perjury, that is a criminal felony charge. You have to go through the prosecuting attorney and the police.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And how in the hell can he commit perjury? And come on, guys, let's just be clear. Perjury is stating a lie while under oath. Okay. The guy's barely said a thing so far, so I don't think he's perjured himself. I mean, what the heck is she talking about?
If that's what you are alleging.
Right.
Yes, the document will show that, and I also sent forth the messages where he was lying, and it proved he was lying. I emailed that to the courts. I wasn't able to print it out, but they didn't say anything as far as me not being able to turn those documents in.
Hello, Harley.
But that should have been in the case file as well.
Carol, come on.
Did you put it in there?
I emailed it.
I don't see that mentioned in your complaint.
Yes, I emailed that.
Did you amend your complaint?
I didn't have to amend my complaint. I had to get an address for him, so I sent it to the second known address.
No. If you are alleging a different count, you've got to amend your complaint to add it in. You can't. I don't know what you said you did, but you have to amend your complaint.
No, the last time we spoke, the last time we were in court, I never changed anything. It's just that he was not properly served, so I had to get an address for him in order for him to be properly served. That's what was the last incident that transpired.
I accidentally hit
was
that.
for
I'm
me
sorry.
to get a correct address for him.
That has nothing to do with what I asked you about.
I know you asked me about an amended.
I asked you about what your claim is about. You said intentional infliction of harm, and I assume you mean intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Right.
And you said perjury. That's the basis for your claim.
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to The Real Unwoke. Lori, drop that link in there in the chat for me. Appreciate you guys.
Also, I'll amend the complaint. I thought I had that already in there. I received a document, I guess after I sent the correct address and he got the document, he sent a letter that should be, I guess, in the file. He sent a letter.
I agree, Harley.
I
agree.
I guess
I'm like I said, I'm so surprised that this judge is even allowing this court to even this case to be held right now. That's what's really mind-boggling to me. Like, why wasn't this thing just thrown out right at the gates? Just don't know.
We're treating it as his answer.
Right. And so I emailed my response to that letter, because in that letter he lied. And then that's what brought forth the perjury.
No, that's
it
not
was never
perjury, lady.
In the beginning, it was perjury after his response.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you can't say, listen, he has the right to put whatever is in the answer.
Right, in his answer.
I'm not saying he can't, but
you can't add another count because you don't like or you disagree with what is in his answer.
If he responds and his response is a lie, it's perjury, then my documents will prove that he lied and his response.
No.
Uh-oh.
It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
I understand perjury is a lie. I know what perjury is.
Perjury is a statement, a false statement made under oath. So
exactly, and I got documents that prove he was lying.
Death.
You don't understand. It's a false statement.
See, now, come on, guys. Come on. Even at this point right now. Okay, yes. You know what, Carol? What did you say? You said the judge has no right to refuse. Let me put this up here. The judge has no right to refuse to be able to, refuse her to be able to file. He has to hear her claims. I'm sorry, guys. Public school education. Anyway, so you're right. Absolutely. I agree. However, when it starts getting contemptuous like this, I mean, come on. The judge is well within his rights to throw this dang on case out. I mean, seriously.
Under
Can you place
oath.
a
Under
document
oath.
that stated a
When did he
lie?
testify to something that he lied about? It's a
He-
statement made, a false statement made under oath.
Bottom line is, you said it's a criminal offense, so I will send it to circuit court. Are we done
A
here?
criminal
No,
offense.
you don't understand, ma'am. You don't
Are we
understand.
done here?
Are we done here?
Perjury.
Did y'all hear this? How is it? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just letting y'all know. Look, I don't really play into the whole black white narrative thing, but seriously, if there's a little black dude standing in front of this judge, somebody's getting locked up. I'm just keeping it real. If a brother was up in front of this judge grandstanding like this is all you're gonna hear. Lock him up.
Perjury
here?
is perjury
exactly what
is
perjury
a
means.
false
I know exactly what
statement
perjury
made
means.
under
I know
oath.
what perjury means. Are we done
No,
here?
you
Is it a
don't.
criminal offense or not?
What statement? I don't see anything in the complaint that
You guys see the guy? You see, you see Richard up here smiling. You know why? Because he's allowing her enough rope to hang herself, and that's how you do it, fellas. I'm just letting you know. I mean, if you ever find yourself in a situation like this where you're being sued for $10,000 because some crazy lunatic said you didn't show up for a date, just sit back, relax, and allow her to make her case. Okay, because it's gonna utterly fall apart. Oh, this is what Richard is thinking in his mind.
You are not content with the stories, so I was obliged to come.
You are not content with the stories, so I was obliged to come. And don't say a word. Just let her do all the talking.
says he made some false statement under oath.
Because you don't know what happened. You're on the outside looking in. You don't know anything.
But you're the plaintiff. Wait a minute. You are the plaintiff.
Are we done here?
You have to lay out your allegations properly.
Are we done here?
No,
I know
we're not.
exactly what perjury means.
No,
Oh my gosh.
Insult my intelligence.
You have to lay.
Do not insult my intelligence.
You have to lay
Come on,
your.
man. This
You
is
have to
insane.
lay your.
Please do
You
not
have to
insult my
lay
intelligence.
your complaint out. It has. You have to allege this in the complaint. You have
Please
not.
do not insult my intelligence.
Lady, you are insulting your own intelligence, okay, by even bringing this motion forward. I'm sorry to bring that to your attention, but I mean, come on.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Oops, I didn't mean it. I'm
Retard
sorry, guys. I didn't mean to
alert.
hit that. I didn't mean to hit that.
It's not about that. You don't think. I don't think you understand what perjury is. It's a
Are we
false
done
statement
here?
made under
Are we
oath.
done here? Are we done here?
I
Please
said
do
no.
not insult my intelligence.
said no.
Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not insult my intelligence.
I know, right,
as
Cassie?
if I do not understand what the word perjury means. Do not. If
She
it's
must
a
have had a
criminal
public
offense, then it's a
education,
criminal offense.
just like me, a public school education. Yeah, it's
Well,
okay,
ma'am,
lady. Listen,
it
I've
should
got a
not
public
confine
school
the
education.
district
All
court
right.
If you want
Are we
intentional
done here?
infliction
Some
of
things we
emotional
just don't know.
Okay, so that's a criminal offense.
Are
A lot of
you, are you
things we
going to
don't know.
dismiss it and refile it?
No,
in
I'm
circuit?
not. No, I'm not going to dismiss it. I will file another case in circuit. But as far as I'm concerned,
You can't
no, it
have
will
two
not
cases on the
dismiss.
ma'am. You can't have two cases.
Yeah,
on the
I
same
agree.
Issue.
Well,
I don't
I'm
know,
not,
Angela.
Well, I'm not.
He might be scarred after this, but for some reason, I think he's amused by all this. I think the guy, he looks amused. He looks like, oh my gosh, like this is utter chaos.
I'm not dismissing the case.
See,
If
Carol's
you
not
want
all
to
bad.
dismiss
We-
it, that's up
A lot
to
of
you.
us got a
But
public school
I, as a-
education. Okay, it's not our fault that we were brainwashed. All right, and we were given like propaganda. It's not our fault.
plaintiff am not dismissing the case.
He has to make a proper motion,
Well, that's on him.
but I can also transfer the venue to circuit.
Yes, that's what I thought, because there were other cases that should have been transferred somewhere else. So that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
I've never.
Give me the form.
insane.
Ma'am, what about his costs associated with appearing because you filed it in the wrong court?
Well, I mean, I don't know,
Um,
Cassie. I mean, you guys watch these court shows. People pretty much showcase their dysfunction all on these, a lot of these court shows. So, I mean, although this is bad, this is pretty bad. Pretty redundant if you ask me. But I'm sure there's worse. I'm sure there are worse court cases. But I just wanted to bring this one to you guys' attention because I just thought this was utterly insane.
I need to see because I was not aware, since you said perjury was not on there, I was not aware that a criminal offense for intentional infliction of emotional distress was considered a criminal offense there, that it had to be.
I didn't say that. That is not what I said.
Yes,
that is not what I said.
Well, lucky you, Carol. Hey, don't you boast and brag about it, all right? I was sitting there getting that, that CRT propaganda, I was in class getting woke, okay? That's why I call myself unwoke now, because I had to unwoke myself from the woke matrix.
No, I didn't. Yes, said
you
that.
Did. You stated
I said that circuit.
You stated that the criminal. You stated that.
I agree, Janice.
Emotional infliction of emotional distress is a criminal offense.
And you guys notice he barely said a word. I mean, like I said, when you're dealing with crazy, okay, especially in the court of law, just sit back. Don't even say anything. You don't even have to refute. Just allow them to do all the talking. I had a situation like this when I was, case, whatever. But the person that's sued me, she said, slap myself, Lori. Now that's not nice, Lori. But why not? But I had a case where I was being sued, and the person that was suing me showed up to court, and I think I told you guys this already, but she showed up to court with the entire petition on green construction work paper. Okay, green construction work paper. Now, what does that tell you about our court system? If that's what we're doing right now.
And you stated that perjury is a criminal offense, but you also stated that
Carol,
is not on the document that I placed forth before you. So criminal offense.
The views of the chat are not reflective of the unwoke. Okay, I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now. The views that are reflected in the chat are not reflective of what the unwoke channel is all about. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. We are one happy family.
Would not.
It's not in the complaint.
On there.
It's not in the complaint.
I need you to show me. I need you to show me the document which states that intentional infliction of emotional distress is indeed and in fact a criminal offense, because that's the original offense that was placed on there.
I never said that. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Oh my God.
Listen. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. I will repeat to you what I said.
I'm not either.
I said
so that's two
that
charges.
intentional. You need to be quiet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, any judge would consider this contemptuous behavior. I mean, any judge would have dismissed the case on the grounds of contempt. It's like he's entertaining her or something. That's what really bewildered me. Like, why are you as a judge allowing this grandstanding in your court? What are you doing here? But keep in consideration that this isn't Flint, so things are a little bit little different out there, I'll say.
While I'm talking, you need to be quiet. Can you mute her, please?
Because perjury is a criminal offense.
Mute her. Mute her.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Good God.
What I said was.
She sounds like a screeching hyena.
Infliction of emotional distress is something that circuit court has jurisdiction over. I never characterized that as a criminal matter. It is definitely a civil claim, but it is something that can't be done in district court. Now, that's what I said to you. You are of the mistaken belief that circuit court does not hear civil matters because you said, well, I thought circuit court only did criminal. You are the one who are mistaken about the jurisdiction.
I agree.
Of circuit court, because that's what you stated on the record. Unmuted.
She's been talking the entire time.
Well, I said I was muted.
Judge, excuse me, you don't understand how this works. Let me explain something to you about Zoom right now.
Oh, okay. And now you got this little condescending, whatever she is, probably a paralegal who's got a high school diploma, trying to dictate to the judge how to use Zoom. Oh my gosh, this guy. You know what, sir, Your Honor, take control of your court, because yeah, it's not looking good for you, sir.
Wait.
Okay.
When I muted her and now I'm asking her to unmute, if she doesn't do something on her end, she's still muted. So right now she's still muted. But I have asked her to unmute. She's not looking at the device that she's holding.
Lower your tone, lady. I'm starting to feel sorry for the judge, to be honest. Richard's just ready to, he's ready to go to lunch. She's like, look, can this be over? I'm ready to go. Like, I'm done.
I don't think she heard a word I said. Because like I said, she's not looking at it to know I've asked her to unmute.
Angela, come on.
Is there a website where I can get the forms I need for this to be dismissed?
Right.
Yeah,
listen,
let's sir.
Yeah.
Listen, sir.
Let's get rid of this.
Explain this to you. Okay. You know, there are forms of the State Court Administrative Office website, okay? But, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're filling out, you know, you're just flopping around like a fish on a dock.
Sheesh.
Out of the water. And the same goes for Ms. Short, because she apparently doesn't understand the jurisdiction, what types of cases can be done in district court and what types of cases can be.
Yeah, I know. Even after having been to court 90-something odd times, and she has still the slightest clue of what she's doing or talking about.
Done in circuit. That's why we're having this issue right now.
Okay.
So, you know, look. How could I put it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good analogy.
Like, geez, sit still, lady. Like, you can't even just find a seat and be respectful. Gosh.
If two people that are
what type of
have no military training, amateurs, and they want to throw hand grenades, well, you know, if you don't do it the right way, you might blow yourself up. You might blow the other person up, but you might blow yourself up too. You know, and people need to.
She got the bump kiss. She got bump kiss.
I would say this.
What's
to both
that?
Parties.
What is that, Michelle?
Seek out legal counsel.
The bump kiss.
So,
I don't think I want to know what it is.
You have a right to go to the State Court Administrator, Michigan SCAO website for the standardized court form. But
you guys are harsh. Sheesh.
I don't know if they have a motion to dismiss.
What is going on?
The boxes or not. Usually, attorneys draft those, you know, and indicate why the case should be dismissed. Okay, now I muted Ms. Short because she was talking over the court.
She was
And-
flapping her gums. That's why you muted her. She was flapping her gums. And quite frankly, she sound kind of like a
D-U-M-M-Y, period.
being extremely disrespectful and rude to the court, and was not listening to
over
what I
you,
was
huh,
saying,
Lori?
and really being disruptive. That's why she
No,
was muted.
I'll give her one. I'll give her some when she gets out of line again. Don't worry about it.
Now,
I'm right on.
if
I'm
she
right on
is
cue.
ready to listen to the ruling that I'm making here, then you know, she can rejoin, unmute herself, and let's come on back in here and let me read this order.
Jeez. Bless your heart, Richard. Bless your heart, sir. Bless your heart. Uh-oh. She fall off? What happened?
I can barely hear what you're saying. Like I said, I'm at the airport. There's a lot of people around.
Ma'am, are you getting ready to go on a trip or something?
No, I actually just came. I had a rental car.
Oh, I see. Okay. Ma'am, this is what I'm doing. I am ordering that this go to 7th Circuit Court. Venue is to be changed
Well, lucky you,
because
Carol.
intentional infliction of emotional distress is a circuit court matter outside the jurisdiction of
Guess I
district
know who to
court.
call when I got legal
Plaintiff
trouble.
shall pay the filing fees in the receiving court.
You big
And
dummy.
I don't know if you asked
I got
for
you,
a jury
Angela.
trial or not. You did not, it looks like. So there was no jury fee. No further proceedings shall be had after transfer until these costs or expenses are paid.
Yeah.
If not paid within 56 days of the date of this order, this case shall be dismissed by the court to which it was transferred.
And what
All right,
cost am I
that'll-
paying? Hold on. What cost am I
Uh-oh.
paying for?
Uh-oh. She just found out she's going to be responsible for refiling the petition in circuit court, and she's got to pay the court costs. What do you guys think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's gonna just completely just let this whole thing go. What do you think? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if if we all know that she's she's gonna try to get this money. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's gonna let it go. Put a 1 in the chat. I don't know. We'll see. What happened? Uh-oh.
Filing fees in the receiving court.
Suck it to her.
And I don't know if you asked for a jury trial or not. You did not, it looks like. So there was
Stalk
no jury fee.
Richard.
No further proceedings shall be had after transfer until these costs or expenses are paid. If not paid within 56 days of the date of this order, this case shall be dismissed by the court to which it was transferred.
She won't let it go, huh, Tanya?
And what
All
cost
right,
am I paying? Hold on. What cost am I paying for?
What costs?
The filing fees for circuit court.
Duh. Haven't you been paying attention, lady?
Why am I paying for filing fees for the circuit court? Because there's been multiple cases.
Because you're filing the motion.
Because you filed it in district court. We don't do intentional infliction of emotional distress cases.
You made a mistake.
Well, I need to see that in writing. I need to see that document in writing that states that
If you want to appeal, if you want to,
I've already skimmed SCAO. I've already skimmed that. I'm reading constantly every day, and I did not see that form on there. That
blah.
Yes, I am.
If you want to appeal my ruling, you got 21 days to do it.
Yep, I do.
You got 21 days to appeal it to the circuit court. My ruling. Okay. Thank you both.
Yeah. I mean, he was stern, but I don't know. I kind of feel like he kind of took it a little easy on her. I mean, I don't know. I've been in front of, not a lot. I mean, like I said, I'm not a criminal, but did have my fair share of traffic tickets. But I'm telling you right now, judges, a lot of judges, they don't stand for that. So I'm really surprised that he took it easy on her like that. But I mean, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, what did we learn today? What did we learn? Well, guys, I'm just gonna speak to you guys first. Yeah, we always show up to court, no matter what. If you're being sued, show up to court. And I'm just saying show up to court because you don't want any sort of default judgment filed against you. Okay, always show up to court, but vet the type of women you choose to date. Okay, just get to know them, get to know their background, understand their mind, their life before. Well, you know what? I don't know. I guess maybe Richard planned on doing all that at the first date, but he just maybe he had other things going on. But for goodness, barnacles, you don't sue the guy. You just move on with your life. All right. And ultimately, I think this lady, it's a money grab. Absolutely. At the end of the day, I mean, she is trying to squeeze money out of. She's trying to make money, $1 out of 15 cents, pretty much. She is, and she'll leverage the court to do so. And I don't know. I think the court system certainly needs to tighten up a little bit more on which court cases they deem have merit. I just don't see the merit in that. He could have just dismissed that for real. But whatever. That's just me and one man's opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, I want you guys to like and comment and subscribe. Don't forget to go to the YouTube and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I will be on every night, Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Did you guys enjoy it tonight? I know. It was a bumpy ride at first, but we made it. We suffered through it. So I am so humbled that you guys all joined me tonight. I really appreciate that, as always. Like I always tell you guys, we are speaking truth and reality. And I promise you, we will reinstitute morality